recording. All right, here we go. That's not goron.
There's a goron there.
That's true.
And he's mine.
Is he? You claim that goron? Wow, the dancing. I don't know if you care about this, but it's kind of nice to just tap left on the C stick here, or tap right. Yeah, tap right, so the camera goes back in bounds, and it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Nice. I don't think I've ever had that happen. Probably just because of the like, practice save.
Yeah.
WebSocket, please tokens in your...
I don't know why that happens. It only happens when I record offline.
So much text.
Yeah, I think there's only supposed to be 2 text boxes.
Yeah, for AD, that's correct.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. You know, used to having the long one.
Yep.
So, well, okay, first off, do you know about pipe jump?
I do know about pipe jump.
Okay, you're not doing pipe jump. Nobody does pipe jump unless they're stupid. And because you're not doing pipe jump, it doesn't matter how fast you go up to the first lava spout. There's no reason to put on boots or do anything even remotely fancy to try to go fast.
I just do it for fun, but that time
Is being slow fun?
paid the price. Sometimes.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. And then here, movement up to here I think was fine. It's kind of all right.
Yeah, I don't know why the rolls up to the first breakable wall is so slow.
It's probably tiny slopes.
Yeah. It feels like it should be just like fast, but it's not.
But here, so first off, you can do 5 rolls here. It risks getting launched into the lava and it's a bad idea. And when I explored this, I realized that if you do 4 rolls, it only costs, I think it was like 3 frames or something versus doing 5. So it's really not worth it. But if you're doing 4 rolls, which you did do here, you might as well delay or like put the pause after the first roll instead of after the 4th. So definitely try to run 3 frames between the first 2 rolls there. Okay. You'll still have running to do at the end, but just not as much. Definitely do an auto roll there. It's pretty comfy, I think. So like, you know about going to the right to avoid the guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I find it really comfy to just jump basically the exact direction you did, but then auto roll and curve the auto roll all the way. Well, actually, I don't know if I go all the way left, but like pretty left. It ends you here. It's like not something you would want to do on a run without practicing at first, but it's comfy.
Yeah, I'm trying to move like in an L shape around because I don't know like how big the toad guy's hip or like noticing attention radius is.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be that severe, but then at the same time, if you do an auto roll here, I said like you're still mostly going in an L. Like it's not all the way to the corner, but it's still pretty far.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not that big.
I've had this LJ fail so many times, like just not waiting for it to be like well and truly over there.
Yep. Oh, how do you do that? This from here.
Oh, how did I do it? I've been having trouble with this, so yeah, I did it incorrectly, it seems.
Well, yeah, but like, how do you approach it?
I think I just hold right and spam roll.
Okay, I don't think you did, because that's exactly what I do, and this never happens. If anything, it looks like you're going to go too far to the right when you do that. I think you kind of, like, you held right and then adjusted to roll up to try not to miss this. If you just hold right, it'll always work.
Okay.
And mash A to roll.
Yeah, that's probably what I did, what you said.
Or you could turn it with sword delay. I really find like the timing of all of this stuff with the little cutscene skip and the roll afterwards, it's awkward at first, but if you just do some reps of that, practicing skipping the cutscene, I think it's pretty easy to anticipate based on when the thing on the left lands. You can just kind of make that a bit quicker.
I'm a little bit uncomfortable with the movement in this room.
Okay.
I feel like sometimes I think it comes mostly down to like the cutscene and how good my rolls are, but
yeah,
I'm like sometimes late to the platform, the second platform, and it's like at a weird angle. I feel like I should just wait for it most of the time.
Yeah, roll quality here does matter a lot, but you can pretty much always make it there, even with pretty bad rolls on the slopes, if you just do a few things. So, one thing I do is cut this corner, which obviously is slightly more direct, but really the reason I do that is because if you get an auto roll out of a jump, then that's going to be max speed for whatever slope you're on, regardless of how your previous rolls were. So if my rolls up here are bad, then that is especially helpful. And then another thing, this is something I picked up from Nimzo, just spacing out your rolls, even if it makes it so your lines are worse, spacing out your rolls so that you get a little bit of running on the flat ground here, when you have the tiny bits of flat ground, can be really helpful because it just automatically means your next roll is going to be good speed. So I pretty much always walk at least a tiny bit on this platform. And then definitely make sure you get an auto roll here. One other thing, you may already know this, but for these rotating platforms, this one you don't actually need to put boots on, like you'll never overshoot it. The other one, you can overshoot it, but only if you're coming from a roll. So if for whatever reason you're just running, you don't need to put boots on. It is faster too, but...
I didn't know that about the first one. Is there just like more of a gap in between the platform?
It's just a wider platform, I think.
Huh.
Well, maybe not. Yeah, maybe it is more. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not possible to overshoot that one.
Good to know. This room is really scary.
Respectable. See, yep, seems good. There was something I was gonna say. Oh, about this. I kind of... I don't know if this is really helpful. I think everyone does this a little differently. But I kind of just run and use the camera to point link a little bit towards the corner. Basically aiming to be able to hold up or tiny bit right of up and just walk so that he's moving, edging right a little bit. Rather than getting there and then nudging or like aiming really far right. I don't know. Just a different approach. It seemed to work fine.
Yeah.
I think. And then something I picked up from G's that I like is doing a running slash here, just to make sure you don't pick up a barrel. So like it's kind of like a passing Dangoro type slash.
Yeah.
Just so you can start rolling a little sooner. Oh, do you know about the instant switch presses?
Yeah, I don't go for them usually unless I like just happen to end a roll on a switch.
Okay. And as you know, they save about a second each.
Oh yeah, this room was the biggest thing that I like am iffy on.
The upcoming room?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Which strat are you doing? The claw shot strat?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh.
Uh, yep.
Not the best time to equip. You have the entire previous room to equip.
I forgot.
Yeah, I do that equip at a terrible time sometimes. Okay.
It's this part. I don't know how to side hop and then still make it. Cause like the side hop, I don't know how to side hop and then immediately start swimming. I didn't do the slide hop there because I'm bad at explaining this right now.
Well, one thing that makes it a little... Here, let me pull up Dolphin. Okay, can you see my Dolphin?
I can.
Cool.
Nice Dolphin.
Thank you. Claw shot. There we go. Alright. Let me just make a safe state here. Safe state here too. Wow, I missed. Okay. I guess I'll make the save state here instead. So one thing that's nice here is analog glitch. The way that I side hop out of this is to just hold L and left, and then side hop. I failed to take the boots off, but you get the idea. And because of analog glitch, if you just hold L and left, he'll keep moving that direction. Like even if you were to just keep doing this, I'm still holding left, so I can still side hop left by just pressing. Oh, I think I understand. Do I have? Yep, I have turbo on. So I was taking off the boots and instantly putting them back on. So there's basically no timing component to that. Like you don't have to do this before the camera switches. You just press A and then do the roll A to Y or X or whatever your equip is. It's Y. And then you can wait for the camera to turn and then just switch to holding right. So let me do this again, but without turbo. It's screwing everything up. Actually, re-enter because I want the save state. I keep hitting caps lock instead of tab.
Luck.
No! Need to practice this. Alright. So that was just holding left, before the text ends. And I guess the key is to just time everything, because if you enter this swimming animation, you can still make it, like the swimming up animation. You can still make it, but it's pretty tight. So really you just want to tap A. And then, one other thing, the way swimming works, if you are holding A when you take boots off, he'll start doing this. You don't have to press A after you gain control. So like ideally you're not holding A anymore by the time you press Y. So that's how I approach that. Does that sound helpful, or is there something else you're concerned about with that?
Well, I'm trying to practice it right now, and I just can't quite get the analog glitch.
Are you just holding L
maybe,
and left from the?
Yeah, I'm holding L and left, and I'm tapping A and then Y, or rolling A to Y.
And then
maybe I'm just doing it too fast. I'm not getting a full side hop.
Too fast.
I'm too fast?
Well, yeah, I guess make sure that you're not pressing A before the text box closes. But it's not.
Maybe I just need to time that better.
It's not super precise. Like you don't have to do it on the first possible frame after the text.
I think I'm just doing something wrong.
Can you share your screen?
Yes.
Okay, let me switch back.
There's also the wolf method, which I'm already kind of a little bit comfortable with, because I do it for goron mines.
Well, that's faster.
Mm-hmm.
The claw shot method I do for hundo because specifically for hundo because we're going over to the left in the next room. Having the wolf method is like a third of a second faster or something. I timed it. For other categories where you're going straight, it matters more because wolf climbs so much faster than human does. So it's probably like a little over a second. But that's still that's still assuming your wolf. Well, first off, that's assuming like you're shooting claw from farther away, but also assuming the wolf strat goes really well, which you know it seldom does.
Yeah.
All right.
And the Tektites like take so long to kill as wolf. Like you pretty much just have to kill them as human.
Yeah, it's awful. That's what I like most about this strat. That retrying if you fail it is not bad.
I like sinking in first person.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
You can still practice this side up.
So I'm doing that.
Okay, with this camera angle, hold up left instead of left.
And then I get that.
So that's because you're holding A still.
Oh, I was? Oh, I guess I do that. Like I just...
Yeah.
Like I'm not tapping it.
I guess if it's weird to roll and get your thumb off of A, you could use 2 fingers for that. Would be better. I do like the sinking in first person. Yeah, this camera angle left is fine. Yeah. So after you get the side hop, you do need to switch direction.
Okay. I was just doing it too slow.
I guess
I feel like
after
I might
the
be
side
on
hop,
the
I kind of release to neutral.
I am.
Switch around. Yeah,
okay, I see the idea.
You just go kind of sharper to the right after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely is awkward at first, but like knowing that analog glitch will always save your side hop if you're late or something is comforting. At least it was to me.
Yeah. And I think the biggest thing is holding A for me, so that's good to know.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, cool swimming mechanics.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We'll continue.
They're coming.
Oh lord, they... There's really no need to move forwards once you've climbed here. I inch forwards a little bit because when you climb something, the animation ends a few frames sooner if you're holding a direction. But like I try to just go into C up as soon as possible after that, and that makes the spacing work nicely on the other side for DF.
Yeah.
Like instead of rolling to the other side of the door, which I guess you're going right anyway. So yeah, probably not a big deal, but not necessary. And one thing you can do too, when you climb this ledge, is target. Well, I guess you don't need to target, but try to orient the camera so that Link's head is in this gap that you're trying to aim through, so that you, when you hold up a little bit, you are aiming through side to side.
It's good to know.
I don't really know what optimal movement is here because the slopes are so confounding, but I don't think DF walk 2 rolls and then a lot of running at the end is the best. I could be wrong, but I always do sword pull while running at the beginning without DF walk, then 3 rolls. And
Yeah, I pretty much do like something different here every time. I don't know what's good.
Yeah, I guess something that might be interesting is to like go through different people's PBs and see their different approaches and what's fastest in those examples. I really don't know. And then one other thing, remember the thing I was saying about the rolls, the Nimzo's idea of the rolls at the before kitty climb? Same thing here. Since it's kind of awkward to roll around this corner anyway, like you end up going way out to the side if you roll there, I always do these 2 rolls here, then run to this corner, and then start a roll while I'm still on the flat ground. That way it's always going to be good speed and it goes a good direction. And I know that I chain the next one, obviously.
White honk here.
Yeah, of course, classic. It's actually impossible not to bump in.
They just like forgot to put like an actual model on the collision there.
Yeah, I'm sure they were gonna put like a little clown there. Bonky the clown. Here, it's pretty nice to target during this first roll, just so that your lines can be better. I mean, that was good, but I feel like that probably helps with consistency. Targeting around that corner too, right after you start the 3rd roll. And then this is interesting. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do this. I don't think that's fast. It should be fast just to go across this gap because you can jump and get an auto roll there. It's a pretty quick jump. I would be surprised if the diagonal thing was fast, but it is interesting.
If I was frame perfect, then every roll would be fast.
Maybe. Check attack. And then I would be remiss if I didn't point out that, well, 1, technically you can not wait out this cycle, but good luck. And 2, it's fast to pull out Rang during this jump if you're going to do an untargeted LJA, which you can just like run to this corner and toss it. It's really stupid. It's a bad idea, but Jeez was doing it for a while, and he got good at it. It's a good idea if you're good, but I'm not good, so I don't do that. But gotta mention it. And you know about the 1-framer here. Yeah, you're turning. Do you know about the thing entering Dangoro?
I think I do. I learned about it like from your stream like a few days ago.
Oh yeah, okay.
But I didn't know about it before then.
How was it? Yeah, I remember talking about
that. There's another thing I changed since I recorded this is I usually mash the back hops and I started timing them instead because sometimes my mashing isn't perfect.
Yeah, that makes sense. I've always timed them. So you can go for a spin attack on this bounce. You could have hit him right here. And it's kind of... I always really play this one by ear because if he were bouncing right, like kind of inside you, and you spin attacked, I guess. Oh, was that bdamja? Okay, nice. If you did the spin attack and he was like right inside you, then it'd be really awkward to throw him off afterwards. Like you'd have to kind of trudge around to the side and it's a whole thing. So if that's the case, I usually delay it, and sometimes that means missing it, but it is what it is. But if you notice, like while you're hanging here, and it can't help to pan the camera out to see this, that he's coming off to the side. Like as soon as you saw him down here, you could have thought, okay, this is fine. He'll be off to the side. It won't be too awkward. And it's just back right here. Like obviously easy to say that in retrospect, but I think that approach is good.
My thing that I didn't know here is I didn't know that or I guess I was under the impression that if you spun too early, it would only count for 1 cycle, and then you have to do 2 more. I don't know where I picked that up from, but
no, you can spin as early as possible.
Okay.
I don't really know how the damage works, like when it starts counting as cycle 2. I guess I think the audio does something. Yeah, I think it's when he does the ooh sound again.
Mm-hmm.
Shield back, do shield back.
That was me in your chat.
Yeah. I will not inspect your text messaging.
Oh yeah.
Movement in this room is so weird because of the magnetic platform can be weird. So like, I would never expect to get a jump there. I would have done the same thing. Though actually, I might have rolled here. I'm not sure. I don't think you did anything too weird. Though one thing, you can start this first running slash a little sooner. Like because you're just running while you're pulling sword, you have plenty. Like I think you could press B as soon as you have pulled the sword, and you'll get a running slash and not a standing slash.
Mm-hmm.
So you can just start your roll a little sooner. I don't know what the best movement here is. I think, and it's again because of slopes. I think for a TAS, it's DF walk 2 rolls, but sometimes 3 rolls works nicely like this. So, not sure.
Yeah, I like that it usually just puts me in front of the chest without like any roll left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That equip isn't right. It should be over boots, I think. Unless you're not doing the LJA on the way back.
Oh, you're right. Wait. Oh, I'm walking into a torch. Explain why that would be?
Wait, what? Why what is?
Why the equip needs to be over boots?
Well,
because I had rank equip on X?
yeah.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, you're right.
And one thing, this is obviously just personal preference, but I like to go into C up before doing this equip so that I can kind of react to where he's facing and base how I aim on that.
Where'd Link's head go? Oh yeah, that was the other thing I was gonna ask is how to do the Link headless third person thing.
You hold... Do you have, like, the controller in hand?
I do.
Alright, equip claw and rang. And hold the claw button and hold L, so he's like holding out the claw.
Mm-hmm.
Then do a side hop and release L. Yeah, do a side hop, midair, release L, and tap rang twice. You can kind of mash it.
Oh, I got it.
Nice. Pretty spooky, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to write that down so I remember it. And then you can tap L to make his head come back.
Yeah. And then release it to take it off again.
Yeah.
He's in your control.
Alright, thank you.
You're welcome.
Back to the gameplay.
Getting the important stuff out of the way.
Yeah.
So one thing, like, you got the slug to contend with here. There's no reason to go to the middle of this. I don't think it really matters which side of the slug you go on. You are going this way eventually, but whatever gives you the better vantage point for shooting the guy is what really matters.
I think something silly happened here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, weird collision. And then the farther an arrow gets from you, the larger hitbox it actually has. I don't know exactly how that works, but it's definitely true. That's why it's so much harder to hit the ropes on the bridge right after the bow chest than at Pyrus.
Makes sense.
Oh, one other thing. The trigger for this, well, I don't know exactly where it is. It's kind of like halfway across this sunken area. I wouldn't have done this last roll. Or I guess what I might have done is run a little bit after this roll and then time the last roll to get just to where the trigger is and then turn around.
I don't like turning around and doing rolls out of like normal runs because of the risk of like doing a skid.
Oh yeah, I always kind of roll the control stick around to the side for that one. Because of that.
What's up?
Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
Look what
Totally
the
didn't
cat
understand
dragged
anything.
in.
What's up?
We're
Did you tell Heimlich that you can hit these from the back?
I didn't have to tell
Like,
him.
oh, nice.
Oh, one thing you might not know about these guys, but isn't terribly, well, it is kind of relevant here, is that after you shoot them, the amount of time it takes for them to become pullable is variable.
Vulnerable.
Yeah, vulnerable is variable depending on which direction they're facing, because what they have to do is face either the direction they were originally facing or the opposite of that. Do you already know this?
I didn't know it, but it makes sense.
Oh, okay.
I didn't make it.
So they have to face the direction they're already facing or the opposite of that, and they'll swivel until they get there. So when you shoot it like this, you can anticipate it becoming pullable really quickly because it's already facing the opposite direction. And then it is pretty nice, like when you go out of first person here, to just keep pressing A a couple more times so you put bow away. Or just put it away. But putting it away manually is faster than putting it away.
Right.
Oh, and a little DF walk here is nice, not really for speed reasons, but just for getting around the corner. I think I do like down left for a little bit and then kind of roll around.
Oh, down left, interesting. I think I just do up left.
Oh, yeah.
That makes sense.
Instead of doing DF walks like down.
Yeah. If you go straight down, it's not exactly the same, but it looks kind of the same. It is definitely faster than just turning around. Oh, right. I was wondering where
It's like the...
I never noticed the skinned dodongos on the wall.
Brutal.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, yeah.
Women love him and dodongos fear him.
It's crazy.
It's always a good idea, I think, to do a roll here, because otherwise you can accidentally get into trudging and just fall off, which I think almost happened there.
Oh, yeah. I'm so bad at this jump.
It's really awkward.
I think Rudner just climbs up, which is respectable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely want to make sure you get an auto roll here. Were you just mashing A for this?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I think what I do is mash A for closing the text box, but just try to stop mashing A as the text box ends and go for one roll after. Because otherwise, like, if you're mashing A here, you won't be able to auto roll.
Yeah, it has to be after the apex of the jump.
And then, especially if you don't get an auto roll, it's a good idea to run a little bit while you're on the flat platform here, because the rest of this is not flat. Turned out okay, though.
Yeah.
Bold.
Yeah, if you never have issues with that slug, it's fine, but sometimes I take like a little bit of a worse line than normal to just try to like see better so I don't ever hit it, and it like, I don't know, barely costs time.
Oh, you don't even...
But, yeah.
On GameCube, you don't really need to do that. You can just pan the camera out. Or not.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Left.
True, yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend looking at the torch slug, but whatever works. And then, yeah, but rolling here is faster. I think I have abandoned it permanently because bonking it just feels really stupid. It's not random, but it happens when I don't expect it sometimes.
On the torch? I've never bonked on the torch.
No, you can't bonk on the torch, just on the chest. It's like the torch pushes you a little bit mid-roll and makes you bonk. Do you do the strat?
WebSockets.
We're gonna see the LJ.
No, I meant what he did.
Oh, okay.
Nice, and the sword put away. That was good.
Nice put away.
That felt really smooth.
Yeah, the only difference between what you do here and what I do here is that out of the load, I hold C right, so the camera starts panning a little bit earlier.
That's smart.
But I kind of have to claw grip with my right hand to make that happen. But I can let go pretty soon after I start rolling. Yeah, good. Like, the line here could have been a little better, but it's an awkward move. Don't blame me for that.
Could have opened the door on the right.
Yeah, true. I feel like I'm not good about that now.
Why does the door change colors?
Huh?
Does it?
It's green on one side, and then it turns brown.
I think it's just
a door
lighting.
can't have two different colors on the two different sides?
I mean, I don't know. If it seems like they switched to a different kind of wood.
Yeah, maybe you have to ask the Gorons.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I don't know how to do this like at all.
Oh, okay. So yeah, this is
Wait,
why.
shouldn't you have? Wait, never mind. Shouldn't you have equipped over
Yeah, I
boots?
pointed that out.
Yeah,
That was right before you got here.
Yeah. Okay.
it
If
just
only
feels
you
wrong
were
not
on
having
time,
boots
you
on
would have
in
known.
Goron mines.
Sorry, what?
Ah, you're right.
It feels like boots should always be on in Goron mines. It's just like it feels right.
Yeah, not this one. Ah, okay. So, okay, the idea, the idea is just okay. First off, I should just say this off the bat. This LJA only saves like under a second. It's really not that fast. So unless you feel good about it, it's not even worth bothering. The idea is that you want the Rang over the rotating platform, obviously, and all you have to do to make that happen is just target this-ish area of the rotating platform while it's rotating. The target will stay there where it was targeted, it won't follow the platform. So just like target up here. And definitely only one target. Really no reason for one. You also can do it untargeted.
Nice.
Taking a dip.
Yeah, I mean, you could have climbed out more to the left, because like you want to get out as soon as possible.
Yeah, swimming being so
Swimming
slow.
is slower. So you could have climbed out like not as far to the left as it looks like, because like a bit of the wall pushes you, but you can still do a lot more left than that.
Yeah, and this is a little bit subtle, but you didn't need to jump back in the water. That was actually a little bit slower than
And let's
staying
watch it a third time. Just
Oh,
so I
did-
can see what you're talking about.
Oh, watch it a third time? I thought you were saying you did it a third time. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's the one.
Oh.
Avoid
Okay.
that. And then do you do the Rang Pulse strat? No, okay. So probably the smartest thing I have ever thought of ever in my entire life. You're going to be equipping Claw over Rang for the next room, right? And, I guess it actually doesn't matter in this case, because normally if you do the LJA, then you land here with Sword Out, right? And then you don't jump in the water, so you still have Sword Out. And then to avoid having to put Sword away manually before the door, or, lose time at the door, if during these jumps you pull out Rang, and then before the door equip Claw over Rang, he'll automatically put the Rang away, so you have nothing in hand at the door.
Like the no peek thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, only matters if you get the LJ. Otherwise, no. Oh yeah, you get the chest. I was gonna say I wanted to point out that you can claw shot from down here without climbing, but you can't claw shot the top from there, so it's bad for AD.
Yeah. I just have to do a side hop first.
Yeah, side hop is pretty comfy there, and then definitely worth trying to claw the top. DF walk there is definitely not worth. It's good for 2 rolls and a tiny bit of running.
Lines could be a bit more like leftward.
Yeah,
Diagonal.
it's a little scary, I guess, if you're putting on boots during this jump to go diagonally, because it feels like you can fall, but I don't think you actually can. Here, you know what? Let's explore this right now.
I love these boots jumps.
I love them when I don't do them wrong.
I love the ones in Dallas.
Yeah.
Oops. What? Okay. Alright. Oh, okay. No, Turbo's not good for this. Yeah, I don't think it's possible to fall. Because this collision, I think, extends a bit further than it looks, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like this...
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't think it's possible, unless you're maybe jumping from here or something. Wow, even that.
You mash, or if you hold Y with turbo on while you're falling, will you like
Yeah, you
fall
yeah,
at a weird speed?
You will. It will like, or I don't know, but he'll like unequip and equip really fast.
Oh, whoops, I should roll.
Neat.
Anyway.
Also, that equip makes it makes boots on X for like bed after
Yeah,
this, which I like.
it does flip things. But yeah, as bdamja said, Lime could have been a little better.
Yeah,
And
that
then
wasn't an auto roll.
if you get the little boots equip here, then there's always space for 3 rolls. Going to the door. Actually,
Yeah.
I guess if you're a task, maybe not, but at least for me, there's always
Feels
space.
like, yeah.
You're not a TAS?
Believe it or not. That was good. I'm not really sure what the best approach is for this, because, like, the speed of this movement doesn't matter really as much as preparing for the aiming. So, I think what you did is fine.
Yeah.
Can I do something on there too?
If you go a little bit more to the left there, you won't get a jump, and you'll just stay on the ground the whole time.
Yeah.
I don't actually know if it's worth it, though. I'm pretty sure it is.
I think it is, if only because you can always, like, expect it.
Yeah.
But one thing that I have started doing... Well, okay, first off, if you get really unlucky when you do jumps in this area, you can get shot and knocked into the lava, which is why nobody...
Oh, that's crazy.
I don't know if it can happen there, but it's why nobody jumps this corner.
Yeah, I see.
But, like, it is annoying getting a jump here when you don't want one, mostly because you'll probably fail to get an auto roll because you're not expecting it. So when I'm approaching this ledge, even though I pretty much never get that jump now, I always time the last roll anticipating a jump, just in case.
Oh,
Because, like, you didn't get an auto roll that would slow you down for the next bit. Oh, sorry.
Classic.
I really think there's basically no penalty for just shooting right away, and it's not as hard as it might look. I don't know if you've tried that before, but just like instantly shooting as you aim up. Like it's easy to react if you miss it. And then same as before, like it technically doesn't lose any time, I think, but it's faster to put away bow manually than to do it at the chain. It can be less annoying.
By the way, Beast, do you know if it's better to like pull these chains diagonally, or if it's better to? Cause I'm pretty sure I saw one of the tasks. Might have been your task, but it wasn't pulling the chains directly backwards. I think it was Taskmaster. He was pulling them like diagonally. I thought was interesting. I didn't know if that was like better.
I'm not sure, and I think it might be a case-by-case thing, because right when we started doing this strat, I remember checking whether pulling the left chain or the right chain was faster at the beginning. And it varied when I was testing it. So
I see.
Yeah, not convinced it's always this. This side hop is a scam. I don't think it's worth it. I don't even do it. Like, it's definitely fast for a TAS. But, actually, that's not even true. TASes don't do that side hop because they take the boots off before the cutscene. But don't do that. It's frame perfect. I recommend against these side hops. I think they're a scam.
Do the correct strat here. Correct strat that's slower. No.
Oh no.
Oh wait.
Was that the strat you're talking about?
Wait, never mind. This is the wrong cycle. Alright, continue.
The armpit thing is good, you just have to run a little bit before the first roll.
Does the armpit thing work on both sides?
No.
I feel like it only works in left.
Oh, yeah.
Does GameCube have eight? Do they have ending blow here?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do the funny ending blow strat where he like goes inside virus when he backflips
Munkatio.
out of it.
It is
Holy.
slower. It's faster to not do
Yeah,
that.
it's slow.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever fast to do 3 rolls. Like to stab Virus. I think it's probably always good to just like even if you pull sword mid side hop. Oh, is that why your side hop is so awkward? You're like trying to take off boots and pull sword during the side hop?
Maybe.
I mean, that is probably optimal. Again, if you're not doing the task frame perfect thing, but I don't know. It doesn't seem worth it to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, you wasted.
Pull sword, roll.
Sorry, what?
Pretty sure I think I just roll pull sword then roll stab.
Yeah.
After.
Yeah, because you wasted most of the last roll. Like if your roll.
If you have the spacing, what do you just ending blow or spin attack? What's the move?
If what happens?
Like if you're at this spacing where you like either have to do another roll or do ending blow.
Oh, another roll.
I definitely do a roll. Yeah.
Yeah. If you did a spin here, I don't think it would hit. And if you tried to do an auto spin, it would ending blow.
So you're saying to like run a little bit first?
Yeah, or between the rolls. It depends on how you do it, but or like where
Yeah.
Virus is relative to you.
Yeah, but if you were on the left side, you could have just done the armpit strat. Spacing would have been better.
Yeah, at least the way I do this, I'm always on the right side for the first and third cycles and the left for the second.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
That's worked out. All right, going to the portal.
Maybe.
Not going to the portal.
Wow.
Really not going to the portal.
I didn't make it.
And by the way,
Never beat Goron Minds.
Your life.
If you want to roll straight to the hard container, you can just hold like a little down of right and mash A. Probably that's it. Yep, staying in Goron Mines forever. All right,
Tragic.
cool. Any other questions about that? Or can we watch Simon Cowell and the 11-year-old girl?
Finally.
You gonna play Sultans of Flame?
Yeah, we were watching the Sultans of Swing video and they just didn't start playing. We didn't watch the whole thing. We're 5 minutes into the video and they haven't started yet.
There we crowd didn't ask yet. Not mean anything. There's no bicycles. That is not the right kind of guitar to play Sultans of Flame.
No. What?
He's not even finger picking it.
Why does this have... Okay, whatever. I don't understand YouTube. All right, cool. I'm going to stop the recording now.